Let's take a look at graphing y equals negative 2x squared plus 12x minus 16. Couple first things first, we're going to label with our standard form so I can identify my a, b, and c. Now I'm going to plug in to my vertex formula, which is negative b over 2a. So I have negative, we're going to plug something in there, over 2 times, and we're going to plug something in there. We notice that up here that b is 12, so I'm going to plug 12 in right there. And we notice here that a is negative 2, so I'm going to plug negative 2 in there. So on top we're going to get negative 12. On bottom we're going to get negative 4. Negative over negative is a positive, so we get 3. Now we're going to set x equal to 3 and plug it in to negative 2x squared plus 12x minus 16. We said that we're going to plug in 3, so let's calculate this now. 3 squared is 9, times negative 2 is negative 18. Okay, negative 2 times 9 is negative 18. 3 times 12 is positive 36 minus 16. I'm going to combine these two first because I like to work with my negatives first. So negative 18 minus 16 is negative 34. Add 36 to it and you get 2. So now my vertex is at 3 and 2. If we notice that this negative 2 up here in front means that we're going to open down for our graph. Okay, so now we're going to factor this to find our roots. So we have negative 2x squared plus 12x minus 16 equal it to 0. Okay, again, this isn't a 1, so I notice that negative 2 can go into all of these terms, so we're going to divide a negative 2 out. That's called our GCF. Okay, negative 2 over negative 2, we put that one outside. So we get x squared. 12 over negative 2 is negative 6x. And negative over negative is positive. 16 over 2 is 8. So now we're going to look at the factors of 8 that are going to give us 6. So that's 1 and 8, 2 and 4. And guess this tells us that they both need to be negative. So we have negative 1 and negative 8, negative 2 and negative 4. These two, if I add them together, give me negative 6. And if I multiply them together, give me 8. Negative 6, 8, so that's my pair. Negative 2 times x minus 6, we're going to use this pair, so that's minus 2. So x minus 2, and then x minus 4. We're going to equal that to 0. Okay, so we're going to set each factor equal to 0. I don't do anything with a negative 2, okay, because it's not going to help me. So then I have x minus 4 equals 0. Solving each of these for x, I get x equals 2 here, and x equals 4 there. So we have our vertex of 3 and 2, and our roots of 2 and 4. So let's graph those. Okay, so our vertex was 3 and 2, so over 3, up 2. Okay, and we had roots at 2 and 4. So we're going to graph that going in the direction, so we're going to drop and go down. And there's our roots and our graph.